63 units of housing for women and children. Some of it permanent, some of it transitional, but all of it affordable. And we have another 48-unit apartment building under construction, which again, in this case, it will be a bit of a mix of market and affordability, but it is bringing housing for those most vulnerable in the Comox Valley. And I also just want to make a quick comment about Connect and those under tarps and being out in the cold. Is the funds raised have also made a big difference in the lives of many who stay and use Connect, and who you may think is your Nazareth, but they are real people with real histories, real souls, and deserve our care and love and compassion, and we have seen great things come from a little bit of that in the lives of the people that we've been working with at Connect. So yeah, I'm here obviously at Coffee Hour to speak in more detail about anything you want to know, and over to Richard.
Let's start. Heather, would you like to be this wonderful team captain this year's too? Joyce, thank you so much. It's looking good. Reverend Ryan was talking about goodness, and there is no question that an awful lot of goodness comes out of St. George's congregation each and every year, every day of the year. You're wonderful, compassionate Christians, and you demonstrate it daily. Your team has been with us right from the beginning, as Joyce said, so for the first 8 years and now into our 9th year, have led the way in many of those years. Last year, 2 or 3 of the Rotary clubs, including my own, kind of got together and put together a team, and they raised more outright, but not per walker. Your team did the best per walker, and you were also one of the best fundraising teams across the country amongst the faith groups. So thank you very much for that. But I'd also like to thank you for the trust that you give to our 2 organizations. You trust us to use the money that you generously donate to make a difference in this community with some of the most vulnerable fellow citizens, and we do our very best with those resources to do that, both organizations. From dawn to dawn, the Coldest Night of the Year fundraiser it's the organization's major source of funding that's raised, and so for dawn to dawn, the Coldest Night of the Year is terribly important. I'm going to take you back for just a moment to 2014. In 2014, I got a call from Blue Sea Philanthropy that organizes the Coldest Night of the Year to ask if we'd be interested in participating. The board of Dawn to Dawn at the time said, ooh, we don't have the resources to do that. The next year they called Heather. Heather is a hell of a lot smarter than me. I think Heather's board says something similar, but Heather picked up the phone and called me and said, could we do it together? And we have for 8 years. And I think there is one other Coldest Night of the Year walk in the whole of Canada where it's joint. Otherwise, it's a single organization. So we've had this fabulous partnership. We've had the incredible generous support of this congregation and people in the Valley. Over those 8 years, the community has contributed more than $800,000 through Coldest Night of the Year for us, our 2 organizations, to help people in the community. And so thank you very much, and keep it up.
So I'm expecting to have a whole lot of walkers after this.